Hey there, everybody. I just wanted to jump on and talk about some of the things that we're seeing this week. Specifically, it seems like we've seen an influx of folks inquiring about down payment assistance here as of recently. So, just wanted to kind of give a quick overview and discuss it, and talk about the different options that may or may not be a good fit for you. So, first things first, usually I have a caller on. Fridays are Small Business Fridays around here. This is Patch Partners. Don't be average. Look them up on Facebook. Don't be average. But I digress. And down payment assistance programs, a lot of folks think that it's a way to get free money or it's a way to avoid a down payment. That is not the case. There's two loans that have truly no down payment, and that's going to be either your VA, that is restricted for veterans who have an honorable discharge, served for over 2 years in the forces, or 6 years in the reserves or Coast Guard, or a USDA loan, which is for rural areas and can have property specifics. But down payment assistance programs are essentially, there's a couple different types. All of them, however, work off of either a grant or a second mortgage. Essentially, that 3.5% down payment. Most of them go through the FHA, which requires a 3.5 down payment. So, we have some options where the lender will gift you that 3.5% through a grant, but your interest rate is going to be a lot higher than what the market rate is. For example, one lender that comes right to the top of my mind, AFR. If you went through their grant program and you truly borrow 100% of the down payment, and they can even take care of some of the closing costs, your interest rate is going to be between 5.25 to, or excuse me, 5.75 to 6.25. There are some different options to where you take care of your closing costs, or don't borrow the full 3.5%, where you could get it down as low as 4.25. And then there's other programs through like Orion and various other lenders. They're great options if you have to, but it's important to know that the less money that you borrow, typically the better it is for you. So, a down payment assistance program is not meant to completely eliminate or replace your down payment, as a lot of folks think. It just simply substitutes it with either another loan or a higher interest rate, making it more costly in the long run. And that's really the things to know about them is it's all based off of risk. Everything with your loan is based off of risk. And you should definitely reach out to us, and we can go over those options. But I can tell you, in a lot of situations, I can help navigate and put together a custom tailored plan, or one of my loan officers will put together a custom tailored plan for you on what's going to be best. And vast majority of the times when we go over the options, putting time together, getting the credit score up. That's the other thing I didn't mention. For most of my down payment assistance programs, you have to have at least a 620, ideally over 640 to 650. And then not all of them take care of your closing costs. So just because you get your down payment taken care of doesn't mean that you're not going to have any out of pockets. You still have to consider your closing costs, which are going to consist of things like any kind of origination charges. Most of my lenders don't charge origination charges, or your title work, or your escrows, or your local taxes, government fees, and the various certifications or fees that are charged, like credit report and flood certification, those kind of things, where even if you don't have a down payment, you're likely going to want to have between $2,500 to $3,500 saved. A good rule of thumb is if you have lower than, I don't know, call it 680 credit score, and we're looking at an FHA loan, you want to have at least 3.5% saved of the loan amount. I can help take care of some of those closing costs, if need be, through lender credits or your realtor. I can pair you with an excellent realtor that can work to get some seller concessions, even in this crazy market. Or moreover, on a conventional loan, if your score is over that 680 or 700 mark, You could put as little as 3% down, and then the same thing on the closing costs. Either save an additional $3,500, call it $3,500, and you only have to put that 3% down. So there's a bunch of different options. And give us a call. We would love to go over your specific situation, see what we can do to get you in a house. But did want to touch base on ultimately the influx of folks looking at these down payment assistance in our area. It is an option. It's definitely something we can do, and we'll do with a smile on our face if it's what's best for you and you ultimately the route you want to go. But oftentimes when we really get down to the nuts and bolts and we put the figures in front of you, if you're less money borrowed is better for you. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic Friday. Enjoy your weekend. We will be working all weekend. So if you need anything, you're looking to get pre-approved, you're having mortgage questions, or you want to look at a refinance, we're still refinancing, folks, and it is an incredible market. Rates are on fire right now. I highly, highly recommend you give us a call. You can call me directly on my cell phone, 314-250-0212. Thanks again. Dylan Estes, branch manager, Kirkwood branch of Nexa Mortgage. Talk soon.